Hello, humans and pets. Today, we are going to Mac and Cheeto.
Mac and Cheetos. This is new. They have a few flavors that came out, but they have a new. Is it made by? I don't know. It's not Kraft. It's made by Cheetos.
Yeah,
actually.
it's Cheetos brand.
It's Cheetos brand.
It's Cheeto mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
So,
This one is the bold and cheesy flavor.
I think this is a regular Cheetos flavor.
Yeah.
You cook it, and we're gonna eat it.
Yeah. And for those of you that cook or are curious, some of them come with an actual cheese squeeze. Some come with the powdered, and you add a little butter and milk. This is the powdered with a little butter and milk.
Goodness.
And Ryan will bring up his bowl since Finn was going to just bark at us if I didn't put him on my lap real quick.
It looks like this. The powder that it came in to flavor the mac and cheese. It looked like Cheeto dust, like what's on your fingers.
Yeah, I will say that
packet
it
of it.
smelled like a bag of Cheetos.
It was just Cheetos.
Yes. So, well, I don't know what it's going to taste like, and I don't know if you can hear this tree service cutting trees out front. So
yeah, that might be an issue.
if you can hear the noise, because I know the phone picks up really good, we apologize for the background noise.
Yes.
But there are people working on the trees in the front yard. So
we have spoons, we have mac and cheese, and we're going to eat them today.
yeah. So that being said, you can make it as creamy. You know, with mac and cheese like this, you get like a 1 minute window on between it gets hard and stuff like that. So can I eat?
So we're gonna eat it right now.
We're gonna eat it right now. We're gonna try it. I'll try. I might need a napkin.
It's gonna be hot probably, and it's gonna
Yeah, we
burn
just
that
stopped
face.
cooking it, so
We didn't want it to be like the crunchy mac and cheese nobody eats.
that must be a school reference because I don't know what he's talking about.
No, it's just like when it gets crunchy.
Oh, yeah, when it dries out, you mean?
Yeah.
I am like every other time. I'm going to let you give your assessment first on what you think.
Okay.
Now, when Ryan was little, he used to only eat like the microwavable mac and cheese, or he only liked this kind.
Yeah.
And then he hit a certain age.
Not Cheetos, of course.
No. Just like the cheaper one. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way, because you can get these cheaper
Like
than you
30
can
cents.
like when you buy the one that comes with the real cheese you squeeze out.
Yeah.
And then he got to a certain age where he tried the good mac and cheese, and he just wouldn't eat any of this flavor anymore. So I'm interested to see on what he actually thinks. If he even remembers what the other ones tasted.
So you can see the color is like Cheeto color. It doesn't taste like a Cheeto
You don't think so?
on my tongue, but it tastes like regular mac and. When you get a bite that's flavorful, it tastes very much like Cheetos, but my first few bites were kind of boring. So let me mix it up a little bit more.
I will say, my personal opinion. Again, we don't have to agree. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
It's pretty good.
The one thing we used to eat this a lot. Don't get me wrong, because it was cheap. And not the Cheetos. I don't even know what these cost because my wife picked them up. But the regular mac and cheese that comes in a box, like the Kraft or the no-name brand, we used to eat them a lot. And to me, they never had as much flavor as the one with the actual cheese you'd squeeze out.
This one tastes like the cheese squeeze.
This one, to me, I do taste Cheetos, and
I don't know if this is healthy though.
it tastes Cheetos because you're used to eating flaming hot Cheetos, and they do have that flavor. But
No,
this is
Cheetos
just a
definitely
plain
has a-
Cheetos taste.
Yeah.
To me, it does
The more I
taste.
have it, the more I'm eating. It definitely tastes more like a Cheeto.
I think it's.
It's cheesy.
I do like the fact that they use the spiral macaroni as opposed to like the regular elbows and shells, which is traditional.
Those are kind of boring.
But to me, this has much more flavor
Yes.
than the plain. I don't want to pick on Kraft, but I think a Kraft macaroni that you make with the butter and the powder.
See, I don't know if this is healthy though. Kids would love this because it's like, oh, I got the Cheetos mac and cheese.
I can't imagine it's any different in.
It's definitely not marketed as healthy, so.
I will say, as far as a mac and cheese, and trust me, we're like hamburger helper people. Like we like our mac and cheese, and when it comes to the processed mac and cheese stuff, this is actually good this way. I actually like the Cheetos flavor compared to.
It just has a bunch of like citric acid, corn syrups, like a bunch of stuff.
The good thing was this is we always I used to make it before. I like it creamier, so I add a little bit more butter and milk to give it more of the creamy, so it's not dry. But
It's really good.
yeah, no, overall,
My first few bites were kind of boring, but once I mixed it more, it definitely tastes.
Yeah, to me, it definitely is a step above. And it's funny because the last one you probably ever ate was they used to make little dinosaur
SpongeBob.
shapes or SpongeBob or somebody. And those to me were borderline tasteless. Like I
The
didn't care
noodles
for
were
those.
boring,
Yeah,
the sauce wasn't good.
yeah. I could eat this. Like I actually am enjoying this. Like this is actually, to me, it's good. It does taste like you're eating, because to me, when they came out with the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I never wanted a Cheeto again.
No.
Like to me, once you get to that delicious Flamin' Hot, a Cheeto flavor is
It's
almost boring, right? It's like when you know, if you like the what are the onions we used to get, the Funyuns?
Yeah,
But then if you
Funyuns.
get the hot Funyuns,
Oh,
you don't want the
no.
regular Funyuns. The hot Funyuns are just so much better. So I know they came out with a variety of flavors, and I can't wait to try the other flavors.
Yes.
This alone, if
We
you
will
like,
be trying the other flavors.
We will be
The
trying.
jalapeno one
Yeah.
and our flaming one that we know of, the flaming hot and a crunchy jalapeno.
so we wanted to try this one to see, because this would be your traditional base flavor, and because if it didn't taste anything like Cheetos, we might not. But now that we've tried this is delicious, and
pretty
it
good.
does taste like a Cheeto to me, and it has a lot more flavor than the regular box with the powder added stuff than the regular mac and cheese does.
It'd be so cool if you gave this to your kid.
I
Here, I made some Cheetos mac and cheese. You know, it's like, yeah, unhealthy snacks.
Yeah, I can't imagine. And mac and cheese, anything processed, is never going to be good for you.
No.
But nope, did we lose it?
No.
Okay. But with that being said, you know, anything when you get the process, it's not uber healthy. But then again, you're not eating mac and cheese because it's uber healthy. It's good as a side dish, or it's good as a quick meal. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Chop stuff
me
up
growing
in
up,
it,
I
it's
used to
good.
love to chop up. You throw a little pepperoni in it, or throw a little hot dogs in it. You know, because I put hot dogs in everything, or whatever kind of processed meat you want, and then
or
you're good.
Maybe not processed.
Yeah, like I used to throw and make a meal out of it. You know,
Some
when I first
vegetables
moved
would be
out, I was living on my own, and it was only me eating, you know, a $1 box of mac and cheese, and throw something in it, and I was good to go. You know, it didn't matter to me.
They also say that you can crunch like actual Cheetos over this.
No, yeah, to make like the breadcrumbs. If you want to make it fancy, they recommend on the box that you actually crush up the Cheetos and put them on the top to add a
But
crunch.
then you'd also have to buy Cheetos.
If you had them,
Yeah.
you know, it would be like you always say you like the homemade mac and cheese with the crackers on the
Well,
top,
that's
and
what
this
that
would
is,
just
like the
add
breadcrumbs.
that would add just so much more flavor because you
Yeah.
actually have the Cheetos in there. Yes, Dave.
Not a Cheeto replica.
Right, you would actually have and it would add a crunch, like you did with your turkey and your crackers.
Yeah.
You know, so that being said, this is the. We'll keep it short and sweet.
Cheetos
This is the
bold and cheesy or
Cheetos
something.
bold
Yeah.
and cheesy mac and cheese.
I would eat this more than like Velveeta.
You know, and now that I've had it, I don't think it was a tenth as salty. Because sometimes, like I like
Yeah.
wipe your mouth. I like the Velveeta, but when you've done like the regular craft, what is it, deluxe?
Oh yes.
To me, the more I eat the other flavors, I actually like the store brand out of the mac and cheese, and I like that better than the real deluxe one because I don't think it's as salty.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have that salty taste
processed
with a
type
Velveeta one. Remember
taste.
we tried the Velveeta shells one? It was delicious,
Yeah.
and it was creamier, and the cheese tasted better.
Yeah.
And
But
I mean, that's something.
I was
if you
worried
guys,
it was gonna be like either not powerful at all.
It was gonna be
like
bland.
Cheetos boring sauce.
yeah,
And I was also worried that it was going to be way too powerful.
yeah.
To the point where it took mac and cheese Just give me the Cheetos.
I wasn't afraid of it being overpowerful. I thought it was going to be bland. Like normally, especially when they did the dinosaur shapes in the SpongeBob shapes.
I was worried it's gonna be like Cheeto the Cheetah on Chester or whatever.
Yeah, Chester the Cheetah.
I don't think it's Chester though.
Isn't it Chester? I believe it
that's
is.
the popcorn guy.
I don't know, but
Chester.
either way, it's all the same guy. Cheetos and
I don't think
cheese puffs. So
I don't think the
know.
popcorn is Cheeto.
Again, it's funny because in a previous video, I forget which one it was, but I offered him like Cheetos or something. And he's like, I don't like Cheetos, but this was good.
Yeah, I'd rather.
He's right there.
Yeah, but I don't think
Chester the Cheetah.
I don't think it's a. Yeah, I don't think it's the same.
I don't know. He used to do the
Hashtag
crunch.
Cheetos Mac hack. We ate the food and it was good.
Yeah, no, I highly recommend it. If you've never tried it, I think it's a step. And I agree with you. According to some of the actual ones that you drop cheese in them, this one had more taste to me. It was actually good. It wasn't as salty. And normally I add hot sauce and all kinds of stuff to mine.
It only gets better with the flaming hot and the jalapeno.
I'm kind of excited to try the other flavors because this one alone
just
was
like the
good.
Mac and cheese was good.
This
I want
was
flaming
good.
hot mac and cheese now.
Right. Well, now I want to try it. So we're gonna have to. We'll get some and we're gonna try the other flavors.
So
they had
in
a couple other
total,
flavors.
definitely get this
Yeah.
if you're a fan of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of Cheetos.
And I don't know. And I wish I did. My wife did the shop and she didn't tell me what they cost. So we had this in there and. If you saw our previous video, we had a little debacle with Taco Bell. So, we figured, all right, we got to try something to get something out there in order so that we have one.
And
so
we did.
We did. We tried this, and I definitely give it a thumbs up. If you have not tried it, it was to me it was far superior to the regular cheaper brand.
And
I don't know if it's
2.5 servings. I could have ate it all.
No, that's the thing with these boxes. They're all.
But we also eat it as a meal rather than a side or whatever. But
right, because if you put that on the side of like a steak or a pork chop or a chicken,
it would taste good. I would put it on top or below it.
Yeah.
Like so it flavors it.
Yeah, but
I want to know what the powder tastes like. I want to know if it's like the exact powder that they put on Cheetos, so I can just eat the powder.
I don't know how much you want to do that.
Maybe you can take the flaming hot powder from the mac
It does
and
say
cheese boxes and put it on other stuff.
Look. Made with authentic Cheetos.
It says authentic Cheetos cheesiness.
So I mean, it is.
It
who
tastes
knows?
the same kind of.
It does taste a lot like it.
It's very similar.
And to me, it was actually. To me, it was definitely a step above when you get the box non-cheese mac and cheese. I think this was much better.
For some easy mac and cheese, I would highly recommend it.
Yes, it doesn't really take any longer to do. It's just.
And I would get it again.
No, yeah, I would definitely do it myself. So that being said, we're gonna hopefully our times are good now. Hopefully we're putting them up when we try to put them up. And,
hopefully everything's working well.
Hopefully everything's working out, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. So this was our Cheetos mac and cheese, bold and cheesy. Stay tuned for future episodes where we throw in different flavors of these.
Yes.
And but this one makes me want the other flavors.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, no, I definitely give. I give
not 10,
definitely two thumbs up.
For mac and cheese, it's a better cheese.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It definitely had enough flavor and wasn't salty. It was actually really tasty. So, give it a try. Cheetos.